good evening, y'all. We have made it through. Well, this is technically my Friday of the week, so I'm saying we made it through the week. Hey, little sis, how are you doing?
Hey y'all, we here now. We here. We done showed up. We hope y'all showed up. We ready to show out, talk about these topics. How y'all doing? I want y'all to keep y'all energy rolling, okay? Keep it flowing. Stay up.
Yes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start us off with something positive first, because after that it's the foolery mostly. So, so y'all, okay, so it says NOLA teens who discovered 2,000-year-old mathematical theory have published their proof. And I just want to say, I don't have the other story up, but they made the news again because they also did some other theories after this one. But I'm
Mhm.
going to tell y'all about this particular one. So it says earlier last year, New Orleans teens Calcia Johnson and Nakia Jackson presented at the American Mathematical Society's annual Southeastern Conference, revealing that they had made a mathematical discovery that scholars have called impossible for the last 2,000 years. The two proved that Pythagoras' theorem can now be proven with trigonometry. It's a discovery mathematicians have been trying to make for 2,000 years and is quite phenomenal. Now, Jackson and Johnson, who have since began their college journey, have co-authored an academic paper that presents their original proof along with 9 additional proofs. Their work was published on Monday in the scientific journal American Mathematical Monthly. It says, I'm so surprised that we're getting published in a paper at such a young age, said Johnson, a sophomore environmental engineering major at Louisiana State University. Said in the video shared by the journal publishers, I didn't think it would go this far, added Jackson, a pharmacy major at Xavier University of Louisiana. So I thought that that was a pretty cool story. Like
No,
that's so nice.
I think it's a dope story, and I love to see young black girls, young black women in general, no matter the age, succeed and do well in life. So
Mm-hmm.
I think this is so dope, and I love to see it, and I want them to continue to progress. And this is just such a great thing, and it's so exciting.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and things like this should be celebrated more often and spoken about more often.
So true. Oh my gosh. Okay, and just proud of the young ladies. We will have more good news on our other episodes as well. We're about to get into some foolery, but we thought we'd start off on a good note. So let's see, what's the okay, let's go to a foolery one. Let's
Let's
start
line
with
it up. Okay.
DJ. What the actual what?
Oh, girl.
Y'all, DJ Envy and his wife, is both of them, decided it was a great idea to remake the Lil Kim video starring at least one of their children who's dressed as Lil Kim. I actually want to share my. Well, I don't see. I ain't gonna show y'all the moving parts, but she's dressed in different stages of the music video, and Lil Kim's iconic looks of the blues, the greens, the reds, and all that stuff. I want to read y'all the comments because the comments are my thoughts. But here, Fati, what do you think about this?
Well, I want y'all to let us know in the comment section, in the chat, or anything. If you're watching a replay, whatever, or if you're here live, hey y'all, what's up? Let us know, what do you guys think of the outfit if you've seen it. Now, I know, this happened, just, a few days ago. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already spoken about this or seen the video, seen what he posted. He left it on his Instagram page for quite some time. It's probably still on there right now. I'll check in just a second.
Mm.
But I think it's disturbing to me. And the reason why is the entire outfit as a whole. Like,
Yes.
he could have even gotten away with just putting her on a red romper. I don't
Yeah.
know why it had to have the cutouts as if she had boobs, the cutouts where her waistline is. I think it was just a bit too much, and it was unnecessary. And we always talk about, or DJ Envy seemingly always talk about, the representation in the Black community. Yet he took to all of the art and the imagery within that video. He chose to showcase it in that way, and I felt like that's a reflection of who he is in his perception and how he viewed it. which is kind of alarming to a lot of people.
Yes. I'm gonna read y'all a few comments. I don't even know how we get here. I don't know how you get here as two parents and like, yep, this is it. This is great. So Chit Chat with QT is actually at the top of my comments thing, and she says, ridiculous. Both parents were okay with this? Question mark SMH. And then someone else said, this is the very unnecessary, very uncomfortable button. Somebody says, a dad myself, hell no. And somebody said, this bypassed two parents.
Girl, two.
And then this face right here, that's my face. I don't know if y'all can see it. That's my face, though. There you go.
I can see it. We can see it.
Too much.
I don't know. I felt like it was again, like I said, it was can you show the cutouts for us, please?
Yeah, let me just go ahead and bring it back up.
Because it's not the fact that she is inspired by it, right? It is positive when you can, when it gets to it.
Yeah,
but it's the actual what the fuck is that? I'm sorry. We don't want to. It's
still a worse angle. Like it's bad.
Yeah, come on, play it. Let's see if we can catch a different angle.
You know when she's posing on the stairs or something?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, girl, hold on, let's see. Girl,
y'all.
Please, I play it because now I feel like this is child pornography.
I am like I don't. This is not right. And why is everybody else in t-shirts and shorts? Like what's going on here? Like
right, like I get she's supposed to be little Kim, but a cute little red romper. What
is a red t-shirt in wrong road. Here we are. It's
like even if it was shorts, because a romper, a jumpsuit.
Commissioning editor Gia Casey, that's DJ Envy's wife.
Who does the costume people? Who did the clothes?
I can't. I see choreography directed by and produced by. I don't see the costume person. Let me see if they give more. Oh, here we go. Fur coat stylist Gia Casey.
Girl, Gia. Hold on, let me go Google her. Let me go look her ass up right now. Cause Gia. Yeah. What in the world is wrong with you? My thing is, like I said, a cute little romper would have sufficed. And y'all let me know or let us know. But a romper is the shorts and a jumpsuit is with the legs, but it's still like a little onesie type of thing. So what was wrong with the full? Oh wait, that's his wife.
I said that's her mama, his wife.
Oh, Gia, that's his wife?
Yes.
Girl, I didn't know her name was Gia. Well, I did know her name was Gia. I don't know how that slipped my mind that fast. But, oh, child, DJ Envy. I don't know. I disagree, child. But y'all do y'all thing. To each his own. But we don't want to hear no comments. Like, I don't want to hear no smock ass comments from DJ Envy in regards to women and how they dress, etc. Considering
better. Oh my God, I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Oh God. Okay, we're moving on. Holly Robinson Peete. It says she's at the center of an age discrimination lawsuit. No one wants her because she's too expensive and getting old. I'm going to read y'all a snippet from the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. It says a new lawsuit accuses Hallmark of no longer wanting to cast old people, including Holly Robinson Peete. According to Variety, in the suit filed by Penny Perry, a 79-year-old casting director who alleges she was fired in April after 9 years with the company, called out the Hallmark Channel for swiftly replacing actresses with younger talent. Perry claims that Executive VP of Programming Lisa Hamilton Daly told her staff she did not want to cast old people, saying they did not fit with her image for the channel, the outlet reports. In the suit, Hamilton Daly is quoted as singling out Holly Robinson Peete, who is 60. Ma'am, she's 60? First of all, she looks good as heck. No one wants her because she's too expensive and getting too old. She can't play leading roles anymore, the suit alleges. Another actress who was targeted is Lacey Chabert, who is 42. Lacey's getting older, and we have to find someone like her to replace her as she gets older, Hamilton Daly allegedly said.
Nope, 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 nope. I think that she knows her worth, which is why they are actually kicking her out. I mean, we're going to have to call it what it is. The young girls, they don't really know their worth and sometimes might be willing to do, and I'm not saying all, right? But they might be willing to do things that the more seasoned women would never do. They would never put themselves in certain situations. And I think in the entertainment world, they look for people that they can take advantage of. And that's how I look at it. So when you present yourself to be a strong, stand-up entrepreneur woman, they're going to oftentimes, in my opinion, call you bitchy or say that you are hard to work with, etc. And she has to be willing to, if they do want to work with her, accept a lower pay. And why would a well-trained, seasoned, what's it called, actor do that? That doesn't make any sense. And so instead of degrading herself, I understand what she means, and just walking away and getting her own thing, because, well, I know she didn't do that, but don't stoop low just to be seen. That's just how I feel.
Yep. And I'll also say this,
she looks beautiful, because 60 is crazy. And this is what I be seeing, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is what I be seeing. Like, I mean, these fucking older women be so beautiful. They be fucking doing witchcraft. Like, and this is why I always say, like, the young girls, we have a lot to, like, yes, we have a lot to live up to. I'm telling y'all have not seen my mother, but she is so fine. It's like, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I want to say that it's interesting that Holly Robinson Peete is cited in the lawsuit, but that's not actually who apparently brought the lawsuit against Hallmark, which is interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she was someone allegedly said Holly Robinson Peete was too old and too expensive. They probably did say it. I mean, they're very crude in the filming world, but the woman that actually did the lawsuit is who was fired. She's a 79-year-old casting director. That's who I think actually filed the lawsuit. Yeah, Penny Perry. She filed the lawsuit. So just to clarify, don't know if Holly Robinson will get involved in any more, but they used her as the face. And then I'm reading it like, okay.
All right.
Okay. Moving on. Let's talk about Young Thug. Woo! Last week was the crazy. It was a crazy one. I don't know if you tapped in at all, but
I did.
Plea deal domino effect started because for on the 47th or 48th request, finally a mistrial was taken seriously enough to where they didn't have court for the next few days. Basically, Hilton, one of the prosecutors, showed an unredacted paper copy to a witness and put the redacted copy up on the screen. But she told the witness to look down and read the paper. The paper was unredacted, and he said something that should have been redacted. And they even had warned her with a sticky note right before she did that to say, hey, be careful, because this is where there's redactions. And she still did it. So then it was a domino effect of people taking plea deals to the point where we thought Young Thug was still in it, and then all of a sudden he also took a plea deal because he didn't want to do another 3 to 6 months in Rice Street, or not Rice Street. Sorry, they say he's not in Rice Street, but in jail when he could go home, even though he pled guilty. And his attorney is Brian Steele, a man of steel, said he's not guilty. He's very confident the jury would have rendered a not guilty verdict, but he said he has to do what his client desires and not what he desires. And that's why they still did the plea deal. And they did a blind plea deal because the state was like, you have to say these words exactly and do these conditions exactly, and you can go home on probation with some, I think, backloaded jail time too. Or if he doesn't take the plea deal, he's facing, like, let's say 25 years in prison. Well, said, we'll do the blind plea deal so the judge could make the decision. They were at the judge's mercy. And the judge said, well, since had he taken y'all's plea deal state and y'all would have let him be out there in the public, then that means you don't think he's that much of a danger to society. So I take that into account on my sentencing. And that's why he has, like, I think 15 years of probation. And as long as he doesn't violate probation, he won't have to do the other like consecutive backloaded years at the end. It'll be counted as time served and all this other stuff. So yeah, they did right by trusting the judge. The state they were doing some crazy stuff.
Right. I mean, well, first of all, I want to always say this when we're talking about Brian Steele, okay, is I need to save my money. I don't plan on getting in any type of trouble like this, but I just need to have him on retainer just for anything. I don't care if it's a traffic ticket, okay? I need to get my money up.
Right.
This is the type of lawyer I want fighting for me. The fact that he is like, I'm working for my client, not me. I take them head on is the type of confrontational person I need in my corner.
When it comes to legal, I need this. And even better if he has a team like this. Give me Adam Steele, Shark, give me Weinstein. I won't come with a team like this. But yes, I'm with you. I need my money to be able to I need somebody like this.
Girl, I'm telling you, I have to get my money up. I don't care what it's about. I would be like, listen, I need you to come on and get over here on this cancer hunter case because you know.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, I'm so sorry. I did not want to do that. With this, when we are on this show, I need to really like hone myself in a little bit more. Okay, y'all. But go ahead, trendy.
Okay, I was going to say something about, I feel like, when he got out, his crazy behind tweeted something about rats and stuff. And I'm like, sir, you just told this judge you is just in a bar somewhere, which I thought was hilarious because everybody calls her box wine judge. And they said she's going to get a drink after trial and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then you can't use certain language. You can't put certain stuff. Why do you tweet anything? I don't care if you meant whatever. You can't put rats in your tweet now. Rats in your tweet now. It looks like you're talking about snitching again.
Girl, I don't think he really. I think he's talking about Woody.
But he shouldn't be. Talk about it to a friend, not on Twitter. You are on a 15-year probation.
He needs to pack his stuff up and get out the country. Can he go out of the country on probation?
Well, to perform and stuff, he can.
I tell them I'm performing for 10 years straight. I mean, I'm telling you, I would try to book tours for 10 years straight, and I'm only off on like 3 months out of the year. I'm telling you.
Yeah, me too.
Just nonstop, make all my money and just get up out of here. I'm telling you, I need to have tour, and I'm gonna make my tickets so affordable. Well, they're gonna be very expensive now that I'm fresh out of prison. Mm-hmm. Or jail, whatever he was in. No, he was in jail. Let me put, because there's a difference. Mm-hmm. I would make my tickets expensive, fresh out of jail, and then 3 years afterwards, I would cheapen the tickets a little bit, right? And give that 3 years, and then the rest of the years, I'll just make it look. Come on now, pull up, please, keep me out of the state.
Yes. No, seriously. What was something? Oh, and he has to do like 4 times a year, like this anti-gang, anti-gun stuff at schools or something too.
Oh my God.
In the metro Atlanta area, except for like serious illnesses of the family. And there's like one other reason. But yeah.
Well, I would say what it seems to be is what they're trying to say that he didn't do, which is the only reason I feel this way. Now, if he committed crimes, I would say take him down.
Right.
But it looks like all them other people were out there committing crimes. So can we stick with them If we getting them for the crimes, let's worry about them, right? But it seems like y'all done gave the people that committed the crimes deals, and then the people that didn't commit crimes, y'all threw them in jail.
It does seem that way.
Like Woody is out here free and about, and he been lying and bang banging this, and I mean he out here free as a bird. And I mean he done got clout. He is on social media. He got music. He got all these things, free as a bird. And then you got it's just this is ridiculous. They locked that one man up for I guess they said that he didn't do what was in his paperwork. Yeah. And it's like, poor man. He just seemed like he was, his life caught up to him. He was on the right path.
Yeah, this is
And that's just one of the things that always scare me about, I just, no matter what, I want to stay on the right path. But you always got to hope and pray that your past don't catch up to you as far as stuff like that.
Yeah. This next visual, I will tell you now, it's sad to see. What I will say, I'm going to just tell y'all now because I don't want y'all to think hopefully no one was in there, but this was an unoccupied building according to the article. But let me...
Wait, is it about the fire?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my heart. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know what audio is with this because I had it on mute when I brought it up. I'm going to read the article to y'all, but I'll play the visual so you can see it. Let me mute it up. Let me see. Well, let me see. Is it new?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, it says, I'm going to say Elnathan Hall at Knoxville College, the only historically Black college in East Tennessee and one of the oldest historically Black colleges in the state, was destroyed in a fire on November 4th. The unused building was ruled a total loss. Knoxville College is a small, unaccredited HBCU campus in the Mechanicsville neighborhood near downtown Knoxville. After struggling for decades with debt, loss of accreditation, low enrollment, and aging buildings, the college now only offers online classes. The campus is vacant, though several of its buildings, including Elnathan Hall, are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. This fire is the latest trial for Knoxville College, which has faced significant challenges in recent years and is searching for a new president and trying to regain accreditation. So that's sad.
I think this is sad because although they're saying that, they only do online classes and people, don't necessarily go there firsthand, you still have to think about if it's one of the oldest historical colleges in that town or in that area, in that city, state, whatever. You still have to think about how many historical books that they are holding on to in that facility. Those are the things that I think about. It's not necessarily about, yes, the building, the history behind the building, etc. That could be rebuilt, right? There are some things that cannot be replaced, and there are some historical literature and text out here that cannot be replaced and that are being housed in a lot of these historical Black colleges and historical Black churches that go over people's heads. So I don't want to speak too much on that, but my heart just, it really goes out to all of the people in that area. It goes out to all the people that went to that school and then come to find out it ended up being unaccredited. And, my heart just goes out to everybody that's fighting for their community in that area, fighting for this school, for this to happen. And I'm just hoping that it was nothing vow behind this happening. And so I'm hoping our ancestors take full charge.
I hear you. And I think this is a good point about the literature that's probably lost, because when I first saw it, I said, I was thinking about people being inside that building. And like I said, I hope nobody was in there. But then, yeah, the next part is losing the history you can't get back. That is it's very sad, and you can't recover it once it's gone. Not the originals, not
right.
That's some people place.
Some people don't really understand that. Like a lot of our historical books, literature, just all of the information that we have for us are housed at these places, whether we know it or not, to go and get information from these libraries. They're
Mm.
housed there. So when things like this happen, it really hurts my heart. Like that one historic church that was burnt down, maybe 3+ years ago or so.
Mhm.
That was just very heartbreaking because it was a historical church, but they had so much information in that church. And so, yeah, I really think about those things. I know people think I am so foul at the mouth and I don't read, but I actually do.
Set 'em straight, little sis.
Oh,
Okay.
girl, my heart dropped.
Heart drops. Hold on, let me
Woo!
before we go there, let me see. Okay, I was making sure I saw CC. Okay, y'all. So next story, Ashley Grayson. I'm hoping I can bring something more to this later. But Ashley Grayson, at this point, I feel like word is circulated around kind of who she was. But I do I have it up? I wanted to play. Oh, I wanted to play the call. Do I have it? There's a FaceTime call that ended up getting her like the actual part of the really hard proof that got her time about trying to hire somebody to unalive
Oh,
actually
yes.
friend,
Please
Dr.
play that.
Harwell. Um, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can, because I know you sent it to me, and I think that's the one that has it. But let me give y'all some background. While unless do you want to talk about Sherelle's involvement in this? While I
Oh
look,
my gosh, girl, I was pulling up all the pictures I needed to email you real fast because yes, I actually y'all sure. I'm sorry. I do not want to be laughing about this topic because it's really not funny. It's really not funny, but it is so funny. Okay.
yeah,
So,
and just to clarify, here for Hot Tea is laughing at Sherelle's involvement, not the connection between Ashley Grayson and Dr. Harwell. It's Sherelle because she's educated me that Sherelle can be in a lot of mess in different ways, like all the time.
right. Okay, yes. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, because I do not want no smoke, okay, with y'all and thinking that I'm making light of the situation because I'm actually not. So, okay, Sherelle, and I'm looking for the other girl, but Sherelle, I first found out of Sherelle when it came to this Ashley Grayson situation. However, Sherelle has been known to be this TikTok MVP, if you will, right? She's like the Floyd Mayweather of TikTok exposés. Exposés.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. She's like the Floyd Mayweather of TikTok exposés, okay? Like she like is undefeated. And so it stemmed from her exposing Ashley Grayson on my end, but apparently, she's exposed some, people before, so people have said. And then it went from Sherelle exposing Ashley Grayson to Sherelle exposing Sweetly Seasoned, which is this food truck people in Dallas when it came to the Keith Lee situation. If you guys don't know about these things, please research them, okay? Because I'm telling you, y'all going to go down a very entertaining rabbit hole. And so it was Ashley Grayson, Sweetly Seasoned, and then she is recently in this beef with I emailed you the picture if you want to load it up or if you have time to. But she recently got into a beef with this girl named Danny who is dating this YouTuber named Corey. And y'all may or may not know, but I've spoken about Corey over on my platform. He's this big YouTuber, and he is him and Carmen and Corey. So then so in the midst of her having a beef with Corey, she in what's her name? Danny. She was exposing Danny. She ended up pulling up to Danny's Mrs. Peach Cobbler franchise because Danny owns a Mrs. Peach Cobbler franchise. It's a lot more to the story. Y'all got to go down the rabbit hole. You'll literally be so entertained by it. I'm telling you, because it's drama that you don't want to be in, that you got to watch from a distance, like Medea would say.
Mm-hmm.
And she also called all of the corporate people that are associated with Mrs. Peach Cobbler. And I wanted to bring this up because people talk about like the mellometers or whatever, but like people talk about the millimeters and stuff like that, but it is, I want to say, normal sometimes in a sense for people to be invested in things if they're getting scammed. And Sherelle's biggest thing stemmed from her getting scammed from Ashley Grayson. And it ended up being an entire expose. Like, this girl is a complete scammer trying to like take people down, etc. So and so yes, Sherelle is just one of them people that I just, girl, please slow it down a little bit. Like, she's just one of them people. She's just always gonna find herself into something. So she was beefing with, oh, here they go. She was beefing with this lady, Danny. Okay, girl. Danny is currently suing her right now. Like, they have this crazy back and forth beef going on. In the midst of this, she beefing with another girl named Pompano.
Wait. This is not, I don't think you're thinking about the same Sherelle, that blind lady. We're talking about this lady. This is the Sherelle. She's in the front part of this picture right here. This is Sherelle right here in the black. Because this is the comment. I don't think that's the same.
Wait, which Sherelle you talking about?
I'm talking about Sherelle's World.
Oh, Sherelle World. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. We talking about this girl right here that's in the picture with the black on. So yes, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all that rundown, because if y'all are not keeping up with all of that messy tea or whatever, y'all should be keeping up with it. But that is who Sherelle is. She exposed Ashley Grayson, and it basically gave her TikTok stamina.
Mm-hmm. And it was real, because every article I've read references back to Sherelle, like kicking off, look, she scammed me. I took her class. I believe she was saying she took her class. Yep. And I don't know if she's the one that exposed, because Ashley was like saying she had made $1 million from doing her entrepreneur stuff, but actually, y'all, she lost a finger at the post office and won a lawsuit for $1 million and something dollars or something.
Girl, lost a finger.
Lost a whole finger, or lost a finger. I don't know if it's a whole finger, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But just to tie in, Dr. Derica Harwell, she was like stalking and harassing this woman according to the lawsuit. But what she did first is she opened a lawsuit against Dr. Harwell first, kind of to gaslight her, to act like Dr. Harwell was leaving, just stuff and bothering her under her posts and stuff. And then Dr. Harwell did do a countersuit, and Ashley tried to get it dismissed, but the court found it had merit and encouraged Dr. Harwell to present more evidence. Then we have this phone call. I have the audio ready. It was an actual video phone call, because y'all can kind of see a little bit of it right there, but I'll bring up the other screen.
Thank you for clarifying that, because that is the truth. Ashley tried to sue Sherelle. Ashley tried to sue Sherelle for defamation of character.
Mm-hmm. She did.
Yeah, that's really what popped it all off.
Yep, and Sherelle defended her name.
Right.
Well, yeah, she did try to sue Sherelle too, but she tried to sue Dr. Harwell first, and then Dr. Harwell opened a countersuit against her.
Could you imagine if that's something that like me and Miss Black Titanic go through? Like, oh my gosh, like God forbid the hit stuff, but just like unpacking deep lies in.
Now, if it got there, I'd have to jump back in. I'll tell you that much right now.
Girl, well, it's gonna get there.
I'm not letting up off the gas if it got like that, but I hope it doesn't obviously get to that point for y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I hope it don't either. But like, what if like, the FBI and everybody, they want to like step in? They're like, oh my gosh.
Right.
He has
a history of blah,
yes,
blah, blah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So shh.
Yep. So what y'all are looking at, because this is actual video now, it says the FaceTime call where she, Ashley Grayson, tried to hire Olivia and her husband to take out Dr. Derica Harwell. So that's what you're about to listen to, just so y'all know. I don't know how much you'll be able to hear, but just so y'all know, this was really key evidence to for her to get that 10-year sentence, in my opinion. Hold on. Is the volume up? I don't know if they're talking yet. I know it's unmuted. I don't hear anything.
No, me either.
I know. And it seems as if they should be talking. So I don't know if it's not going to play it. Oh, y'all. I know what I did. Haha. My tab is... Hold on.
It's going to be real easy to be her. It's going to be real easy. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was trying to see, like, with the money. Like, did you want us to come out there, like, tomorrow or what? Like, I'm trying to see, because, like...
Well, when y'all going to do the thing with Derica? Because Josh going to try to come after y'all do it.
Oh, okay. So Josh didn't want to do the half and half.
Yeah, he want to do it after it's done. But if y'all can get that done, like, the sooner y'all can get that done, like, the next week and a half, I'll throw an extra $5 on there.
Cool.
Y'all, that was her talking about it, putting out a hit on Dr. Derica Harwell. That's I believe that's Ashley that you see her face, and then the other person is a small window in there. But the woman said she was playing along. She was going to the cops. She was planning on going to the cops.
An extra 5 is crazy. An extra 5,000. What the fuck is that?
And she's talking about Joshua Grayson, which would be her husband, but he was not. He ended up being charged, but then let go. So she's the only one sentenced.
So she tried to off her husband too?
No, she was saying his name to be involved in taking out Dr. Derica.
But he actually didn't know.
I'm not saying that, but the court said couldn't prove it. I'll say that much.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Girl. Did they have the same lawyer?
As a married couple, I would think so.
Oh no, you never supposed to do that. Why would you think that?
That don't just because you're not supposed to, but my brain went to they probably did, but I don't know. I
guess people would think you supposed to, but no.
And actually, their actual indictment, it seems like it's still sealed, because I wanted it for what I was working on, and I ain't see it. It said you do not have permission to view this. So I was like, whoa, okay.
It must be deep dookie.
Yeah, but she sentenced to 10 years. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Dr. Harwell, obviously, when she finally at least got the verdict of guilty, that was back around right when Melody had her mimosas with Melody in Atlanta. Not this. She had, because the other one was in Huntsville, right? The most recent one. It was the one back in Atlanta, and Dr. Harwell was supposed to come.
She was supposed to be there, yeah, and the one you went to, yeah.
Yep, and she said Dr. Harwell had made a post saying basically like
she wasn't gonna be able to go.
Yeah, and finally, a guilty verdict. She had a little gavel picture on her post and stuff like that. Like that woman has taken this woman through the ringer. Ashley has taken Dr. Harwell through the ringer.
Yes, that's true. And because around that time she actually didn't go because she was getting you're right. She was getting her verdict that week.
And
I remember being on edge.
Yeah.
And Sherelle went and she posted about it on her TikTok.
Oh, Sherelle went to the thing?
Yes,
I would. If I was that deep in, I'd go too.
Yeah, she went. She went to every last one. Like literally, she was filming herself. That's why I said, if y'all don't know who she is, go look at her up on TikTok. She was literally filming herself walking out of the courthouse. She even filmed as much of it as possible, y'all.
Yeah. Yes, she took full advantage, I'm sure.
Ooh, girl. Sherelle don't play.
Lord. Okay, this is the last topic. Can you fill us in on what's going on with
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but if you're not, you're lame. keep up, okay? Because it's actually really good and it's going to get better. Like, I don't know what type of drama y'all like, but I really don't like, you know, the hardships of the other reality shows that y'all might be accustomed to us talking about. These show, when I say these shows, this show is just so different and entertaining for the simple fact I don't know what Mormon culture is. So I'm obviously watching it because I don't know anything about Mormon culture.
Mhm.
But also the fact that they are so transparent to the point in which they're exposing like a soft swinging scandal. But that being said, the girl that's in the back in the purple, she has this husband that is super controlling or seemingly very controlling. She was trying to kiss the girl in the blue ass and uninvited the girl next to the girl in the purple and the girl next to the girl in the purple. Those two girls in the back, she uninvited those two girls in the back that's in the middle.
Mhm.
And she also uninvited the black girl, the half black girl. Y'all obviously know which one that one is. and and to kiss the girl in the blue ass. All for the girl in the blue to end up not really rocking with Jen like that anyway. So the girl in the purple is Jen. The girl in the blue is Whitney. And now and then, okay, my bad. So she kicked all of those girls from her baby blessing. And then she said, it's because my husband don't want y'all there. My husband want this to be like a more, you know, private event. The issue was she invited them, then uninvited them literally like 2 days before the baby blessing, either a week or 2 days to a week before the baby blessing. And so now her and her husband are getting divorced.
The one in the
Right. The one in the purple, her and her husband are getting divorced, which is to be expected because she also is the breadwinner. She's paying for him to go to school. And y'all know, right? Like, I don't necessarily think that you should be putting a man through school. Like, girl, unless like it has to be some type of benefit to it. But it was no benefits. He was just very controlling, mean, manipulative. He also gambled. It's like he was manipulative toward her, and he used the fact that she loved him and wanted to like help him succeed against her because he would take out his broke rage on her. And they had this one episode where she was going to, they're Mormons, right? So she went to a strip club or something like that.
Mhm.
And he had got so upset, like he was like, I'm divorcing you and everything, all because she went to like a strip club. It was like crazy. And it was just her friend's divorce party. It was just so crazy, y'all. So yeah, her and that man is getting divorced. And Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming in spring.
Can I just say, and I'm not saying her hair needs to be like every other carbon copy of the hair that's up there, but it's something about that bob flip that gives me you're a mean girl. I don't like that bob
Girl, I feel you, but that hoe is a mean girl. That hoe is so mean. Like, I don't know what her problem is. And since we're talking about it, they also say she really a mean girl because she's in a lavender marriage. So she probably not getting none. Do y'all know what a lavender marriage is?
Is she a beard?
Yes.
Oh, okay. A beard is, just in case there might be somebody, a beard is a woman that covers up for a man that wants to still appear straight, but he actually is homosexual. Like, he just is, like, in there. But to keep appearances up, they marry a woman and the woman's the beard. Sometimes, a lot of times, maybe not knowingly, sometimes it's knowingly, and they just have an arrangement.
Yeah, girl, she a beard. And if you were given the opportunity to be a beard, would you be a beard?
I'm already in a relationship, so I'm saying no. But if I was like ever feeling like,
I mean, duh.
sorry, I would, if I could still get my rocks off and there was some other benefit to being the beard, I don't know, I might, depending on what age I was, I might, but I need to make sure I can still like be fulfilled in other ways outside of, like, I can't be a nun in a beard.
I feel like I could be a beard, but he would have to. Well, obviously not now. Okay, obviously. I see why you had to clarify that.
See,
it does feel awkward saying that. It does feel awkward, but I could see myself back then being one, but he would have to be very rich, and he would not have to be like a sloppy one. Like he would have
you gotta be the stereotypically attractive gay man for
and
sure.
I wouldn't want kids unless I wouldn't want kids. And he can't want kids.
Yeah, he has to just be happy with the fact there's a woman that'll
right
for him. Yeah.
And so if he was one of those very egotistical ones that got to make it appear that way, so he got to have a full figure family, I wouldn't be a good one.
I'll be the second wife beard. That way you already got your kids from the first one.
Well, no, because they only need one. Eventually they come out.
Oh, true. That's true. Well, I'm not popping out kids though. That was my main. I'm not popping out.
Right. Maybe he gonna be, but you know how men be they be in these long relationships and then they be cheating on the girls and then having all these kids on them. Yeah. Maybe he'll be like that, and you could just look like you just got a stupid girl in the mirror, just something like that.
Yeah, I'm just
he keep cheating on me
to everybody else.
Like, oh my gosh, I don't know why he keep cheating on me while you sit in your $10 million mansion.
Set up for the rest of my life. Like everything, I'm on the policies, prenup signed, good to go. Yeah, but got a rock deal in case you want to behind.
You got your life insurance and everything.
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all get in the chat. We gonna close it out on this, and y'all let us know. Would y'all be a beard, and why?
Oh, that's funny. Okay, y'all, that was it for the show. Thank you for joining us. We will see you again on one of these Thursdays. We're going for every other Thursday, but we'll see you on a Thursday. And thank you for sticking in there with us.
Bye.
Bye.